Which way did he go? Howdy, Lee. Howdy, Matthew. How you two fellers doing today? Oh, crap. I just ruined that. Yeah, this didn't quite turn out the way I was wanting it to. Oh, well. Let's see. I better sit down and pay attention. Hey, all right, BB. Oh, mother. You need to rest, buddy. Hey, Grump. Tommy. Yeah, I figured that's probably about right, Matt. Yeah, there you go, Lee. Yeah. Rest does a body good. I know today I got to throw the snowplow back on. I got to push these leaves I got piled up. It's been raining, and if I don't get them pushed into the pile where they're supposed to be, then I could, they'll make it hard to push later. Hey, Maddie. Maddie's in the house. There's Ray. What you guys all up to this fine day? Got my resin yesterday. So woohoo. I made up a core. I don't know if I like it. I just bagged it basically, but I don't know if I like it. I'll have to cut on it and see what it looks like in the inside, but I might have to make another one. I mean, it'll still be fine, but that's not what I was looking for. I don't think this is going to be what I'm looking for. I mean, it won't be fine for this. Well, I don't know yet. I better not jump to conclusions. Hey, there's Jim State. What's going on? Is it raining there, Ray? Yeah, it's kind of, ooh, I got a thumbs up little character come up on my screen. It's been kind of raining here too. Hopefully I don't think it's rained enough that my leaf pile better, it shouldn't be too bad. I got a weird way of how I do it. Like I'll use the blower, blow into, let's say, I don't know, rows, and then I push the row to a pile, and then push the pile. Kind of how it goes in the yard anyway. Push the pile into the finished pile, I guess. Basically in a ditch. There's a ditch over here. There's 2 piles. I put 3 piles. I put 4 piles, maybe 5. I put them in this ditch. Then there's another spot right back there. Well, it's more like right there. And then there's a couple more, one over here, and then one over there, and then one over here. They're not really, 2 of them aren't really ditches, but yeah, there you go, Maddie. Yeah, that's what 2 of them do. I have 2 piles that, whoa, what's the heck's that? Oh, cool. Sweet. Thanks, Lee. It's 3 of the piles, they get kind of turned up, and then I use that dirt a little later. Got to fill the wheelbarrow tire. Yay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. We got a couple wheelbarrow tires that kind of crappy. I need to go to Harbor Freight. Oh, heck yeah, Lee, for sure. For sure. Did I miss anybody? Ray, Jim. No, I think I got everybody. Tommy, Matthew, Grump. Oh, sweet. And for a minute, I was like, man, I hope I didn't miss nobody. Oh, my one package made it. It made it to it was leaving country. And it made it where it was going. Kind of excited. Well, not kind of. I was excited. Trying to think what all I got to do today. I got to push them leaves first. I better push them leaves first. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. I got a bunch of stuff I'm resining together today. I got a core, and then the outsides, and then making a just a piece. It'll be like a, let's see, what will it be? Maybe an eighth, 16th or an eighth. I can't quite remember. Just so I can cut it up in like for highlights and stuff. There's Bazzy. What is happening, Captain? How's Bazzy? Let's find out. How is everybody today? I might be slacking. I'm slacking. Ooh, what movie? I think that was in a movie. He says, you're a slacker. It's an old movie. You're a slacker. Man, I'm so curious about that core. I should have started fiddling, farting around. I was cutting material, and then kind of lost track of time. Yep. That's it, Jim. Oh, it's Thursday. Is that tomorrow? Hi. Ooh, some cherry pieces. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds awesome. You guys want to see some really cool slingshots? Go to, now it's saying at K Bazzy. You know, just said before it said Bazzy. And check out, he's man, pretty darn slick. There's the old path. What is the old path up to? Oh, you never did answer me, old path. Maybe I texted you. You never did answer me. You're slacking like I did. Yeah, is it tomorrow, Maddie? Oh, 2 days away. Oh, yeah, duh. I don't know. Why do I keep thinking it's a 2 day? Oh, yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, so it is Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Oh, it's raining. Oh, boy. It's kind of doing the same thing here, too, Bazzy. On and off, on and off. Woo, there's Shark Slayer. Welcome, Slayer. Hey, cool beans. Thanks, Shark Slayer. That was awesome. Yeah, if it's Thursday, I won't go on either. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I just take a big old... I wonder if I have to check, see when all my junk's coming in. I have to go to town Friday, so yeah, I'll just have me a big old weekend. Yeah, I am, Jim. I am always in the future. It's like, what the heck? I'm a time traveler. Oh, man, I hate when that sticker thingy comes up. It always makes me think I push the button when I'm trying to scroll. Yeah, once an extra holiday. Uh-huh. I think I'm going to take me one. Because I gotta, well, I guess I don't have to. Some of the material isn't coming, and it really is aggravating, but I gotta still pick up what I got. And then I gotta send out Matthew's slingshot and another slingshot. Oh, did you? Okay, I'm really slipping old path. I was saying, how did you get your donations? How did you get it? I mean, what I'm meaning is, like, I got a PayPal. You know, I call it however you want to call it, you know, but I got a PayPal. And so I probably missed it or something. I didn't know how you did your dealie. And I wanted to know how you did your dealie. Hey, Cindy, what is happening? Yeah, for sure, Lee. Well, if that's the case, now I'm real excited. I'll have me an extra screw off day. I don't know how much I will, but and I like those sunsets, Cindy. Those are really pretty. God is great. They send it bank. Oh, so where did you post that, old path? Because I didn't see any of it. So my one eyeball and my pea brain, it ain't working real well, I guess. That's funny, Jim. Well, hey, whatever. I got a bunch of saw blades for you. You're probably going, I don't want them stinking saw blades. I don't know what to, that's probably pretty cheesy because I don't know what to do with them. I just want to give them to somebody that could use them. Hey, there's Hicks. What's happening, Hicks? In the description of the videos prior to the drawing. Okay, I'll backtrack. Like the one right before or the first one? You'll use them? Sweet. They're thin, buddy. So I don't know. For a heavy hander like me, it don't work. Oh my gosh, you broke your hand. The two before. Okay. I'll try to check that out a little. Well, it'll be later tonight. Yeah, I get to push it on them, Jim. I think what happens is I get them hot. And those little ones, yeah, that didn't work for nothing. I was like, oh yeah, this isn't going to work. I knew really before I even tried them, and I thought, give it a chance, try it, even though, holy mackerel, they're thin. How'd you do that, Cindy? If I can ask. You can always say, hey, it's none of your dig dang business, buddy. But there's a bunch of them in there, like 100 and something. There's a bunch of them. He probably said, don't break a bunch of these. We better put a bunch of them in there. What's Hicks up to? Is it raining over there, buddy? You hit it with the hammer. What the dig dang, girl? You closed your eyes or something? Holy mackerel. You said, Let's see if this hurts. Dang. That blows. Hey, Lisa Smiles. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna apologize now with this new at thingy. Everybody's name's gonna be really off with me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 144. That's what it was. 144 of them. I don't think I've seen Hicks in a while. I mean, not necessarily here. I mean, out, I guess. Hope you've been doing good building today. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I didn't build anything yet today, but I built some pieces last night. I got one more piece to build for that, and then I'm doing a build, and then in the next, so today I'll be building 1, 2, 3, 4 different, I don't know what you want to call them, sheets, I guess. One will be a core, but I don't know exactly what you'd call these things. A sliding door and put a window in. Was chipping the oh. Yeah, I guess I can see it now, Cindy. You ever watch them dudes that they'd be holding like something, and them guys with sledgehammers? You'd never catch me. We either swinging the sledgehammer nor holding the dig dang bit or whatever the heck they're holding. No way it would happen. There'd be no way. It's not too bad here today, at least. Still about 50-ish. The wind's a little chill. It's damp. That's the only thing that really makes it. Yo, you were holding stuff and letting somebody swing a sledgehammer? Man, I thought you looked crazy. Now I know you're crazy. Psycho Cindy. Yeah, I couldn't even want to do that. 34. Oh, it's just a little chillier there. Heck, people up north of us, and I know like in Canada, some of they already gotten feet of snow. It's like yeeks. Whenever, Jim. Whenever. You say that, and then I'll get that, and then I'll bag them blades up, and then get to town. Oh, crud, I left that one at a counter. I'll remember next time. But yeah, no, you know, whenever. Whenever's whenever. Yeah, I wouldn't even do it with my dad. You know, one time my uncle and my dad, I can't remember what, I was young. I was probably 7-ish. And they're working on the brush hog. And I think that its shear pin or something might have broke. Oh, I don't really know what they were doing. But they had a punch. And they're trying to, I think the shear pin broke and is stuck in the hole. And they're trying to beat the shear pin out. And they I don't know how it happened. All I know is a chunk of the punch chipped off, and it went up and got me right in the lip, went in my lip. And they had to dig out the chunk of steel. Oh, wow, you're getting a lot of snow, huh, Lee? There is Mrs. Daisy. How you doing today? $65. Yeah, it feels a little colder, and I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's 50, to be honest with you guys. That's the last time I looked, but that was 2, 3 4 hours ago. So it could be warmer or colder. I don't know. Being damp, it's kind of chilly. Oh, gosh. Stupid stickers. Best kind of donut. The one that's in my belly. How's Miss Daisy today? Hey, there's Sea Dog. What is happening, Captain? How you doing this fine day, Sea Dog? Probably, don't you do the, well, maybe I don't know, to be honest with you. I guess I don't know when you do your archery stuff. Is that in the wind? No. God, when was that? Holy mackerel, Miss Daisy. Ain't you a sweetheart? Thank you very much. Yeah, I bet, Cindy. I bet. Hey there, Falcon Sniper. There's Bootlegger. It is kind of cold. It's rainy. That's what makes it even colder, buddy. It's not too bad, though. Once you get to moving, well, me anyway, I'm kind of a hot type person. So I get to moving around even just a little bit, and I start getting warm. And then it don't take long, and I'm actually kind of really hot. This is like perfect weather, to be honest with you. Not sitting, but doing something. Oh, something just popped up. Yeah, not too bad, Sea Dog. It's an awesome day, really, to be honest with you. Yeah, I figured that's who this was. It was Sam. Oh, Lisa Smile sent a box. I thought I seen something, but I was looking out in the trees. Thought I saw something move, and I thought, what is that? There's Random Rick. Oh my gosh, see? Now, this was Sam's name's different. So now I just lucky I remembered Sam's name. This is going to be messing me up really bad. Howdy, Sam. How are you this a wonderful day? I have a few this week, Hicks. I got a well, I don't. I guess it's not really this week. Got one. I really got to get done. I got to get it done before Christmas. So I'm gonna try to finish it up this next week. I'll be putting almost all my time in it. Oh, you forgot your name too? Don't worry. It happens to me all the time. So it's the YouTube daily changes on the thingy. Oh my gosh. You gotta, holy mackerel, Jim. Send me pictures. Man, I want one of them. Are so cool. Those are so cool. I want one. Those are really cool. I've looked into those. Oh man, they just look like a lot of fun. And if you got the casting junk, man, they'd be pretty near free. You know, I mean to operate. Yeah, take it easy, Sam. There's Doggy Bones. What's happening? I'm gonna have to check here. Because Sam, the old man turned around and told me, he texted me back. Well, now I know, but I'm gonna check. When I get off here, I'll be like, God, I must have missed it. Oh, the wife got aggravated with me. She earlier. She said I was gonna make chili, and then I changed my mind. I didn't want to make it. She goes, well, then what are we gonna eat? And I said, I don't know, scalloped potatoes. That sounded good. She goes, okay, well, what are we gonna eat? I said, I don't know. We got hamburger out. She said, put a hamburger in with it. Let us have scalloped potato hamburger stuff. That sounds good. Well, she made it. And I said, oh, wait, before you start mixing this, let me taste this hamburger. See if this is any good. 2 spoonfuls later, she's going, get the heck out of that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I had either, Cindy. Oh, so it works great. Oh, man. That sounds awesome, Jim. That sounds awesome. I had a friend ask me, those slingshots I made with the yin yang symbol. He wanted me to make another one, but he wants the yin yang. It's smaller. It'd be the size of a dime. A dime. Hi, a dime. I'm gonna try. I haven't cut it out yet. I haven't tried. I need to make the pieces first, as I don't think I have. I could just practice on some other junk, but I think what I might do is go ahead and make the pieces I need, and then practice on the pieces that if I do happen to do it and it works, then I don't have to, try it again. No, you hadn't? I didn't. Yeah, I noticed you. I hadn't seen you around, Cindy. Just, what was it, a few... It's kind of like Bestie. I haven't seen Bestie in a minute. I should actually text her, see how she's doing. I guess the nice thing about that is the time zone change is a lot different. So even if I remembered at midnight, it'd still be early there. Excuse me. It still says Shalom Shaban Matt Music. No, it's still the same thing. Still messing me all up. That's okay. I don't think it says your name on the other either. It's just when it says this @ they're not all the same, and I'm trying to decipher. So it's like, some of it throws me off, because then, I get to correlating, with whatever the handle was before. I can correlate that with names or whatever. And now I'm a little messed up. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Lee. Oh, so that must have been what that little ding dong noise was, Jim. Oh, I can't wait to see. I seen some pictures just not too long ago. This was this morning. Somebody sent me, and I was like, dang. Yeah, I think that is what happened, Cindy. Or Cindy, good grief. See my try. As you're reading, don't read ahead, okay? As you're talking. I think that is what it is, Sam. They changed their summary. I don't like it. There's some other junk that I don't like that they did either, but, I guess it's not my company. Oh, I don't even know how I would do that, Lee. I don't know how I'd do that at all. They're not really all that hard. Well, I mean, they're hard, but the sight part's the easy part. It's the back sight, I guess you could call it, your hand placement. That's where it's a little harder. The front part's per se real easy. It's the back part, where you put your other hand. But once you kind of figure it out, it takes a few shots. But once you kind of figure it out, then it's just little tweaks, I guess you could say. I don't know. Because you could still mess up even if the laser dot was on something. Your hand back here could always be wrong, but the sight up on the sling could be right. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, they sell an alloy one. It'd be neat to, I guess, see the dot out there, but it'd be like here the laser sight still has to be zeroed. So it'd be like sticking it on there. The dot would be there, but it still doesn't mean that that's where the thingy would go. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Boot. That it probably wouldn't work. Just because of your backhand part. The rear sight, I'll call it. Where the front sight's always fit. Well, I guess not on all of them, but for the most part, the front sight's always fixed. So you can kind of look at it like that's the deal. Yeah, probably, Lee. I said the first part, the front part's per se the easy part. Because for the most part, that's going to stay the same every time, like the front sight, so to speak. But where you pinching the ball clear back by your face, there's higher, lower, twisted, all kinds of different stuff, Well, that makes it sound real hard. And just the more you try it, the more eventually the better it gets. And then you say, oh, why'd I even let that go? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, I bet, Cindy. I didn't think of that. Well, you might be able to if you got a belt, or a chunk of wood. You can stick it up in between your teeth and bite down real hard. Well, I wouldn't think it'd be trash. It'd be kind of neat, I guess. Be something to point around. I suppose if let's say I wanted to say, hey, you're next to me, and I'm saying, hey, you see that leaf? You can see that leaf right there. You see that leaf right there? What leaf? That one right there. What, that right there? No, okay. I'll see my red dot now. There, right there. That's the one I'm going for. That would maybe be kind of neat. And break your teeth. You'd be clamping really hard. Going, this isn't working. Why'd I listen to that dope? Oh, yeah, and there's that too, Lee. The distance that'll make a difference too. And on that, then there's the two ways is, say you're holding this, and let's say you're shooting that, and that's a long ways away, and you normally shoot that, then you might have to raise it up a little bit, or adjust back here. Because generally I kind of adjust back. I don't know, I kind of just throw things. Whatever happens, happens. That's somewhat combination of a lot, I guess, but... Don't feel bad, though. I definitely probably miss more than I throw out there. I haven't shot any in the last couple days. I'm all out of clay and the steel. I don't have any rusty ones left, so I don't want to waste them. And my bucket, I need to fix my bucket, and then I could start shooting again in that box. But a laziness, I guess I'll just say that. Oh yeah, it can definitely hurt when you do that. And it can swell up, and then you're just nonstop doing it. So then you just gotta quit. I don't know. You're on probation. Hey, Miss Needle. How you doing this fine day? Or how was your day? I should say it that way. Kind of like Cindy. I guess I shouldn't say how was your day, not how is your day. You're both pert near in bed. Oh yeah. Yeah, more like yeah, for sure, Miss Needle. Yeah, Miss Needle's in timeout. Sweet. That sounds awesome. So did you gain a step? Because I know the last time I talked to you, you took 2-3 steps back. Twice. I might have did that too, Miss Needle, last night. I putting something together and then said, "Oh crap! Why didn't I think of this?" I did something I didn't think of, but I was already in it, so there wasn't a lot I could do about it. But proceed, and said, "Well, if it doesn't turn out the way I want, I'll just have to make another." And I haven't quite checked yet. You know what, Miss Needle? I turned around and what was it? A short came up, and I said, "Well, I seen that short," and I said, "I'm a push on it and see if you'd done any other shorts, because I don't get notifications on shorts." Well, I'd seen all the shorts, but holy mackerel, you'd done like crap loads of posts, and it's like, why the heck didn't they? I never get a post. Oh well, I can't say I never do, but. They don't have a little, I don't think they got a little slide. I'll get these little posts and it's either I seen them or I didn't see them. So I went through and I clicked on every one of them. And so when I thought, maybe we'll see if this shows me your posts. So, no wonder why she's mad at me. I hadn't made a comment on any of her posts. Oh, cool. Almost done. Almost done. Oh, you got a premiere today. Oh, what time is it? Okay, so that's right after this. All right, what I'll do is I'll turn on because I'm not gonna be able to watch it. Oh well, now or live. I'll call it live. I'll turn it on and then it'll get watched twice. Yeah, you just gotta make a decision to proceed. That's probably what I'll do when I get done with this. I'll probably cut on it, see what it looks like, see if it's what I think I like. I can almost tell you right now, I'm not gonna like it. Oh, I mean, it'll be fine, but that's not what I was looking at or for. So I'll have to do it again. Yeah, a few more days, Miss Needle. I thought the same thing. I got tricked. I was like, oh crud, is it Thanksgiving? So I won't be on that day, and I think I'm gonna take Friday off too. Yeah, but there was a bunch of them. I was like, what the heck? Oh, you're welcome, Maddie. Hey, just before you split, remind me again so I could go, because I don't want to get up right now because I'll end up forgetting again. Because I know I'm talking, I seem real focused, but I'm thinking of trying to remember all the things I gotta try to make sure I get done. Oh, the pain meds are kicking in. So Cindy's over here drooling, trying to keep her eyes open. She's going, thank goodness I don't have to talk. Yeah, long holiday. I'll be real busy though, Lee. Uh-huh. You know, now that you speak that, Miss Needle, maybe I'll just take Monday off too. And free labor. Yep. Hey, you too, Rick. Hey, make sure when you get home, you grab your wife or kids, if you got them all, whatever you might have at home, and say, hey, I want to tell you what you mean to me, tell you how much I love you, and all that kind of good stuff. Not saying you don't. I'm just saying, you know, if make sure everybody in here. Hoarders Anonymous. Ooh, yeah. Speaking of Hoarders Anonymous, I checked out Rick. Well, I didn't see. I saw one. I just didn't like how it was. It wasn't real detailed, but it was a medium one. They have a little teeny one maybe, and then a giant one, and then a medium one. And I thought, oh my gosh, the medium. I almost got it. It was at Walmart. I almost got it, and I thought, God, I just don't like it. It's not very detailed, and I'll have to do a whole bunch of clay work, and I didn't want to do that. But it is going to work. I think it's going to work. Hopefully you didn't split soon enough for me to say that. Yeah, that's right, Jim. She's going, holy moly. Yeah, well, now that you said maybe Tuesday, too. Oh, I wish, Miss Dito. Oh my gosh, Rick. No way. I am highly disappointed in you. That is too many. That's like 8 totes too many. Yeah, it probably won't be 10. You know, it'll probably hurt for a little while, I'm sure. Some of those big boo-boos, they can feel pretty good for a while. And then, of course, now I'm old, so I don't know. It might hurt longer. It probably never go away. I hate to break that bad news to you, but you'll probably feel it forever now. I have a Aussie and a Chihuahua. I dropped a French fry in the dog fight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Sam. Yeah, I almost got it, Rick. It just didn't have a lot of detail, if that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. So, and I was like, maybe I'll just keep my eyes open. Yeah, it's gonna, and it was gonna. I almost took it out of the package to make sure, you know, but I was like, just pretended, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be bad. See, Radwan's probably got another name, and I just don't remember it. Radwan's in the house. What's happening? Hey, take it easy, Lee. You rest well. No, Miss Needle, that's the wrong thing to say. No. 8 was too many. One item. Get rid of one item, gain 3. That's how it goes. That won't be long, Cindy. You'll be back at it. Oh my gosh, yeah, I never thought about asking who won. Is there still... what the heck's that? I don't know what that is. FPVS. I don't know what that means, Radwan. Like a full-blooded Russian, or I don't. I must say I don't think I have any Russians or around me, and I don't know. Let's say the bloodline of really anybody real close to me that's would even be. I don't know if they even have a piece, if that makes any sense. I have a German about 6 miles away or so. Hey, all right, Rick, you drive careful, buddy. And if I don't see you, yeah, the rest of the week, you stay safe, brother. And you have a good week. Oh, so found the deal that got lost out in the yard? Is that what you're talking about, Maddie? That might be what you're talking about. That's awesome. No, Miss Needle. Quit encouraging him. Yeah, that's for sure, Jim. I kind of forget about that, but you're right. It's so much so that later you say, "Oh God, that hurt. What the heck? What did I do?" And then it dawns on you, that that was like a month ago. It's still bad. What the heck? And you're a youngin', Miss Needle. Oh, drones. FPVs are drones. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, yeah, there sure is, Tommy. We got a town that's, I'll call us right by us, and it was well, maybe not just a German town, but I'll just say just a German town. I'm German. Well, not full-blooded German. My grandma was German. So what would that make? Eighth? No, quarter. I'm quarter German. Oh yeah, we got a town real close to us, Miss Needle. Uh, Not really anymore, Miss Needle. I guess I used to know it a whole bunch. I know Wunderbar. That's about it anymore. I used to know more, and then I don't know. If you don't use it, you lose it, I guess. Pretty well pronounced. Yeah, you're just trying to. That's a good boy. You did really well. Gosh, he stunk. Just show him some encouragement. Maybe he'll do better. Oh, cool, Tommy. I spent the first 5 years of my life in Germany. Yeah, it made my grandma real happy when I come home and I could speak it real well. And we talked it for a long time. But she died when I was really young, and then nobody else spoke German. Germaine. uh, yeah, I don't know none of it anymore. Oh, cool, Cindy. Yeah, that's where it was. Why I was in Germany, Miss Needle. My dad is in the military. And then when I was, like I said, when I was 5, my mom came. I'll just call it home. We call it come home. So Tommy knows German, huh? Yeah, go figure. You know, that's my one friend. That's his wife. That's the neighbor. I'll call it 6 miles away. He's my friend. His wife's German, and they talk German all the time. And holy mackerel, sometimes you can tell when it's maybe some scolding or something. Because I'm just, yeah, I don't know, sometimes it's like, hey, I think you guys are scolding each other. Hey, cool, roll call. Thank you. You spending the Thanksgiving out the cabin roll call? Hey, Matthew's still in here. Sweet. Hey, I got all those. Well, when I say all those, not like there's like crap loads, buddy. So, I mean, don't think you're going to open up a package that have thousands, you know. But I got all the beads done. All the beads are done for your girl. And now all I got to do is still got to polish the dig dang thing, though. I meant to take it when I come out, but I had my hands full. So I was like, I'll get it later. Oh, so you're going to do, yep, so you're not going to go out there. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think for sure, Jim. Yeah, I can always tell. Because, like, oh boy. Especially, well, I mean, especially when you see the facial expressions. You might not be able, maybe just hearing it, you might not be able to tell. But you see facial expressions, you're going, oh boy. And tell the wife, you know, that'd be handy. Be handy to know something like that. Yeah, I think so, Jim. Gosh, you got to get it done tomorrow by tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you wish you a whole bunch of luck, Miss Needle. You got this. You can do it. You have to, I don't know, you have to show it off. Miss Needle does some pretty cool stuff. Or I think, anyway. Cool. Well, no more tear aparts. I don't know if that's what you're working on, but no more mess. Keep your eyes open, Miss Needle. Holy mackerel, Cindy. That's a whole bunch. You know, I've learned different languages in my time too, but then I forgot it all. I used to be able to, well, not a whole bunch. When I say used to be able to, not a whole bunch, but I could speak, would it be just called Japanese? I'm going to call it Japanese because it's Japanese, but used to be able to speak that, not like, you know, as fluent as a Japanese guy, but for 6 months. I practiced that. I worked around, well, I won't say a bunch of Japanese guys, but like 3, 4 Japanese guys, and every day we would work every day. And I could say something like, you know, hey, I'm gonna go fishing this weekend, that kind of stuff, and I could count. It's not even close. It's way different than English. I mean, just not even the noise. I mean, the writing even. Yeah, it's way different. Oh, it's a ripping it, tearing it apart's a different one. And then Spanish, I used to be, well, I can't say fair with that either, but not bad, I guess, you know. I could definitely understand a lot more than I could speak, that's for sure. And that's probably about it. Except, let's say, being German and as a kid, you know, but I don't really count that as much because I don't remember that at all. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you same here, Jim. Same here. Same here. You know, it's probably been maybe, oh, it's probably been a couple years now, 3 years maybe. I was trying to learn sign language, and life got busy. I don't need it. I mean, it's just something that I just was going to try, you know. So time spent is where it's always at, but I should try to get back into that again. I probably don't remember anything anymore. I'm trying to think, and I don't think I remember anything, but that was one thing I was trying to learn. Just maybe it'd been about 5 years ago. Good golly. I didn't put a bunch of practice, maybe a couple months, and then got busy doing other junk, and then just didn't put the time there. Oh, there you go, Tommy. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I do too now, roll call. For well, I'm not around Mexicans no more, and so you know you're not, I'll say, conversating every day, and you know I'm not around the Japanese no more, you know, any of that. So I think it goes fast, and I wasn't real good at it. Okay, so it isn't like, you know. I definitely speak English a lot better. Oh, I got you, Miss Nita. I tell you what, Japanese, holy mackerel. You don't want to try to look at how they, like their ABC type stuff. That's not even. There's no ABC. It's not even. It's so crazy. It's that's really weird. I mean, I'm not saying it. To me, it's weird. I mean, it's probably not weird to them, of course, but hey, yeah, it's a lot weirder. And I tried learning all that. It's, God, now I can't even remember how it went anymore, but it speaks a lot different, that's for sure. It'd be cool to live closer around different language, though. Make it a lot easier. Or I thought it was a lot easier, you know. I do that, Jim, when it's English. What are you talking about? Say, okay, what was that you just said? I didn't hear a word. I don't understand. Me no speak English. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, so Miss Needle's the recall button. Mental note. Can't remember? Your CRS kicks in. Call Miss Needle. I used to be a lot better. Now my head just hurts too much. Oh my gosh, see, Red Robin, I know she bit now that I hate these new at thingies. How you doing, Robin? I know that's not what your handle was called though. How you doing this fine day? Holy mackerel, 12? That's a bunch. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Miss Needle. Good. That's awesome to hear, Robin. That's really awesome to hear. Doing pretty good here too myself. Oh, you have Amish family. That's cool. I thought that was Dutch, or maybe Dutch is like German. Is German and Dutch kind of the same? Because aren't they? Okay, I guess I don't know my geography all that well, but isn't that Isn't that fairly close? Yeah, it's better than being cruddy, isn't it, Robin? Hey, there's Playboy. What's happening? How you doing today, Plywood? So it's similar, but not the same. It's kind of like the Chinese and Japanese boy that got mad when I said, well, it looks just like Chinese. Yeah, you don't say that to a Japanese dude. They're like, they don't like that. It's not the same. Well, okay, it's a little the same. No, it's not. No, I haven't seen one, Robin. They're supposedly around here, but I haven't seen any. I haven't even seen any tracks or anything like that. They're a little more south of me, but I think every now and then they come maybe fairly close. Maybe. Hold on a second here. Oh, hey, come on now. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, I gotta just go YouTuber. I'm on play. I know Miss Maddie said something about. Oh, dig dang. Yeah, black tries on. I don't know how I can open two windows in this computer. A mixture of Dutch and German. Maddie premiering. There it is. I hit that. Oh, I shouldn't. No, you know what? I'm not going to hit the thumbs up. No, oh, it's too late. No, there we go. Because if I hit the thumbs up, I might think I watched it. So, I'll have to watch it a little late. You know, I wish I could. I can watch Black Tries later too, I guess. What time is it? Oh, it's been an hour. My computer needs some dusting. It does need a little, de-dusting. I was thinking, yeah, I should put a little bit more dust on that. It's not quite, it's just a little too clean. It's dusty in here, Miss Needle. I probably should just get back to work. I got one thing I want to do before I go push some things. See, I got something I made the other day. I just don't like it. I don't like it, I don't think. I don't know, maybe I'll take it outside, see what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to dig that at all. I don't know, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to dig it. It's supposed to look more like that. What about you, Robin? You got pigs by you? Or, let's see, what'd you call them? Well, I'll just call them wild pigs. You know what I'm going to try to do? You guys can say, I've never tried this. See, I got this. Here, I got to I got to move this. Because otherwise I won't get this. I'm going to see if I can put this, here, let me try to pull my pants up a little bit. This is my front mount that goes on my four-wheeler. So that I can put on my snow plow and all that other junk. I'm going to see if I can, boy, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. It might be too heavy. Ooh, there, I got on one of it. I'm just going to see if I can. I don't know, Miss Needle. The one, to be honest with you, I haven't heard him yet either this morning, I don't think. Just be stupid. I want to see. Oh, so you do got them where you live. Anyways, whoops, and you guys can't see it. That thing, that'll slide into there. Let's see where it's at. There it is. Seeing if I could do this one-handed. It's very similar indeed. Look, I almost might be able to get it one-handed. Isn't that kind of crazy? I know this is boring. You got. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Push in a little bit there. There we go. Oof. I know this is boring you guys crazy, but I'm just trying to see if I can do it one-handed. Come on. Okay, one-handed is a booger. That is for sure. I gotta push this four-wheeler back in. There we go. Hey, Nana. Nope. Okay, maybe I use my knee a little bit. Oh no, come on. Backwards. Backwards. That's too far. I better move to the other side. I can't see. There we go. Maybe it's hard. Hard one-handed. There we go. That's Nana today. Oh, come on. Just dropped it. Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. There, now the front of the blade's on. Oh, this part might not work. Gotta find my out button. All right, this part I'm gonna need some two hands. I gotta pull out the cable. Let's see if I can do the rest of this with one hand. Am I boring you guys yet? Come on, come on. Come on now. There we go. Oh, it's almost there. I am not going to be able to pick the blade up, so let me out just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. I did it. You're just gonna give me all kinds of crap. Ain't you, roll call? It's dirt. It's polished dirt. Had a little oil on it. Whew, that wasn't quite as bad as I thought. That mount that goes on there will let me mount this scoop, that mower, and there's another mower down there. I'm thinking of making another frame for this mower, and then I'm trying to think what I'd have to do. Pull a couple pins that all I'd have to do to change it up a little bit, but the other mower, it's almost too much. It's like a push brush hog, and that thing will pick it up off the ground and set it back up and down, so I don't just push it all over. It's gonna be resin by the time you're. Yeah, I know. I better move my chair. I probably should just boogie. I gotta push these leaves because if it rains anymore, I'll be in deep trouble. No, roll call. I cleaned up leaves and you're not gonna be able to see it, but up here by this car. Well, where is it? Let me see where. Oh, right. Okay, where'd it go? There. Right. And closest to me, there's a big old pile of leaves that I got pushed into a pile. It's right there. And then I push it down over to here. But it all come from, let's say, up here. And then I push it into that pile from this way, this way, this way, and so forth. And then I push the one pile. And then, I don't know, that's kind of some goofy way I do it. But it works really well. And I just got a pile and I kind of quit. I quit doing the leaves. So I got to push that pile so they don't get too wet, and I'll never be able to push them. You too, Cindy. Hey, if I don't see you tomorrow, you have an awesome week, okay? Hey, there's the crazy lady. What is happening? Kamari, that's who's the crazy lady. There's a whole bunch of crazy people in here today. Hey, all right, Miss Cindy, I will. And she'll probably send it right back, so I'll just say it for her right now. She says hello, and much love back to you. Because I'm sure she'll say, oh, well, I say hi. I can't tell him hi now. But you can tell him next time. Yeah, I'll remember that, that's for sure. I was just boogieing, Kamari. You too, Jim. Everybody stay safe. It's kind of funny. I get getting all these messages now from this company. MG, what's happening? Let's put on my snow plow. And I'm gonna move my chair if it's in the way. If the signal was better, I would just have you guys go along, but the signal isn't worth a hoot. What are you talking about, roll call? Dirt? That's just leaves. A big pile of green. It's mainly leaves. I need to, maybe before I pull this thing back in, maybe I'll turn around and pick up what little trash I got, because there's like these little pieces of trash. I'll blow it out too. Oh, it eats boiled eggs. Huh. I would have never thought of that. I remember it was long. I was probably, God, how old was I? 20-ish? 20 maybe? Somewhere right around in there. I had a friend, I don't know if it was their mom or cousin or somebody. All I know is my friend said, hey man, you want this lizard? And it was, oh crud. Real common lizard. They get iguana. It was an iguana. And they say, you want this iguana? This thing was huge. I mean, it was probably, the tail and all was probably as big as this rack. It was pretty big lizard. Probably about that big, maybe about that big around. And I said, well, what am I going to do with the lizards, And they're like, well, they couldn't have it or something. All I know is I was getting a lizard pond on me. And I was like, and it had barely fit in this cage. And I was like, dude, this cage is like, oh, you can have the cage too. And I'm like, it doesn't even fit in here. It's huge. I mean, even a 55-gallon aquarium wouldn't have been big enough for this thing. And it came in like this teeny little thing. I said, whatever. They said, I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'll take it, And I let it out of the cage and said, okay, here, you can just live in the house. And oh my God, that thing loved it. It was a little mean though. But I took it out of the cage and said, there you go, be free, have fun, And I probably only had that about 7 months or so. Lived in an apartment building. And it died, but I had it like 6, 7 months. And it lay everywhere. It lay on the couch. It lay up on the window. It laid everywhere. It was enjoyed life. And the landlord came by one day and said, "Hey, do you got a cockroach problem?" I said, no cockroaches here. And he's like, "Okay, well, it's one of the neighbors. Somebody's complaining of cockroaches, you know." Well, it couldn't have been I don't know, 2 or 3 days later. I come home from work and there was cockroaches everywhere. I mean, like, holy crap. They were, you couldn't barely walk and not step on a cockroach. And I was like, what the Sam hell? Look at all this. The iguana was dead. I was like, I didn't notice it for probably, I don't know, maybe a day. And because it just lived its life. Because, like I said, it was kind of mean. And I mean, we got along fine, but he wasn't a lovable little thing. He just wanted to live his own life. And so he'd lay on like the radiator or the windowsill or all that. And so I never really, he just, I didn't pay attention enough. But whatever the turn, yeah, I remember that one, roll call. That was hilarious. That lizard ate a bunch of them cockroaches or something, and it killed him. Or it. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I don't really remember now, but I was like, oh, crap. Because I was like, dude, why aren't you moving? You were like that yesterday. You went over and touched him. He was as hard as a rock almost. Yeah, that's what he'd do. He'd just lay where it was warm. He'd lay in the windowsill. Or sometimes he'd crawl up the curtain and lay up on the rod and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's it. I couldn't believe when I walked in. I was like, what the hell? Look at all these. They're everywhere. It drove you nuts. Because, I mean, I ain't kidding you. There was no such thing as turn on the lights and they flee. Lights are on. There was nowhere to flee. They're everywhere. They're going, there's no place for us. But the guy showed up like the next day or that night or something and said, hey, I'll be getting to your place. I said, oh, I got him now. He was spraying at other places, and they just came and just, I guess, moved into my apartment. Yeah, I think that's what happened, Nat. Hey, Natalie. But yeah, I think that's what happened. He ate them and said, what the heck? Hey, guy, what is going on? Yeah, it was really sad. I was like, oh, dang it, because I liked him. He was really pretty. You just couldn't really touch. You couldn't manhandle him. He'd be okay with me, let's say, if he come around. He didn't really like he just was his own thing, really. No cake. Could have maybe saw some butt crack earlier if you would have had the camera angle right, because I put on my snowplow. I got to go push some leaves, and I seen if I could do it one-handed. So you can laugh at my mount if you want. This thingy all right here is the mount that goes on. Got these little piece of angle iron that grabs onto this bar right here so it can't pick up, but it can't pull this mount forward, see? And got a pulley down there so it comes out the winch, grabs the pulley, closes the pair, comes down, grabs the front of my snowplow. These other little things, they hook up to other equipment I got out here, and then you can pick it up off the ground. That's kind of obnoxious because it's kind of tall, but that's what I had to do to get it to pick some of the other junk up. One of these days I thought about lengthening this out or changing it around. I might be able to just do it, but putting another winch right there, unhooking that little locky thingy, and then tying an eye over there and an eye over here, and then wrap the cable around the winch and back, so I can pick it up or down, but it'd say turn sideways, back and forth. Yeah, that's my next one, is a forklift, man. That's my next one. I was telling the wife about that probably about just a couple weeks ago. I was thinking, I need to make me a little forklift on that thing. But that mounts up like this scoop, that mower. There's another mower down over that way. Maybe heavy. You, with this thing on there, it's too heavy because it'll scoop up like 3 5-gallon, maybe at least 3 5-gallon buckets of dirt or rock, which isn't a bunch, but that's a lot better than scooping it up and carrying it by hand. And that's what them 4 bags of concrete are for. I have to put concrete back here because other words. Oh, and then if it's too heavy, I made these things. It's those little bars right there. And then you're not going to be able to see it, but up on this shock, see that, this right here? There's that hole there. I got it on see if I can just get in there. You probably can't see it, but there's another one right here. You can't have this on at first, but those slip. It eliminates the shocks. I call them shock locks, but then you don't have any shock. So when you put on this thing, you definitely have to put on the shock locks. Otherwise, it picks the ass end up. So you gotta put them on. Oh no, Nat, don't tell me, because what you get is probably what I'll get. I don't want to hear it. Okay, tell me. Maybe I'll just ask the wife. You had a gecko. That's the only lizard I had, MG, was that, and I got stuck with it. I mean, they weren't going to leave unless I took it, or, Yeah, I know, Guy. I'll be in the snow, I'm sure. Oh, man. Oh, man, rain and snow. Hi. That'll stink, because then it just means ice. Yeah, it works great, roll call. It works great. Then you just eliminate it, and then all you got is just your straight up frame, and it works great. It really does. Only thing I got to do is these things have like 4 pounds of, no. Yeah, I think that's 4 pounds of air pressure. That's the only other thing I got to do is I got to bump it up to 6 or 8-ish or somewhere in there. Because then the tires get a little, I won't call them flat, but if you don't air them up, then it's harder to steer. But it works great. There's a maniac. What is happening? Man, I did a post on that video, Maniac. That thing is awesome. I love that. I love that video. Yeah, it's nothing like a tractor or anything, but, and this, I really overbuilt it. But that's what I had. A lot of this I had on hand, so I just used, I'll say scrap, but I should have used a little bit thinner material. But one thing is I'll never break that. That's for sure. Oh man, that sounds terrible, Nat. Yeah, you too, MG. Thanks for stopping in. And hey, if I don't see you again, I probably won't be, well, tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. But then I'm taking Thursday, Friday off. So I won't be on Thursday or Friday. So everybody have an awesome Thanksgiving. Make sure that whoever you're around, just don't do it on special days, but you just whoever you're around, just tell them what they mean to you. Tell them you love them, tell them what you appreciate. We think it a lot of times, but we don't really say it. And then, if you were to croak today, and you didn't tell your wife or your kids you loved them in a week or two, not saying they wouldn't think that you did, but some people, you know what I mean? They just let the people you're around you know well, as long as it's good, don't tell them, hey, I think you're a POS, you know what I mean? But, I'm sure they probably know that, but, just so Life will sneak up on you. That's all I got to say. Oh, cool, Matthew. Hey, I'm going to try to, well, not try. Friday, I'm going to town. That's why I'm not going to be on Friday. So I'll get that mailed out Friday. I got the beads done, and I haven't polished it yet. And I haven't cut any bands yet. I got to cut some bands, too. But that won't take very long. The rest of it really isn't. It's throwing it all together, packaging it up. That's all I got to do. But you guys take it easy. I will catch you tomorrow, possibly. Some of you maybe a little later on today. Just, you guys take it easy. Oh, if you haven't found Jesus yet, search him out. And, ask him into your heart, and he will change your life. Oh my gosh, what do you mean he slipped or tried to jump and then flipped to lay down on the road like? Oh my gosh, Nelly. That sounds crazy. Them deer, man, they'll get you. But anyway, I better boogie here, otherwise I won't get out of here. You guys stay safe. Love y'all. Hey, make sure you hit that like button on your way out, though. Later, guys. Bye.